Hi and greeting to our lecturer and fellow friends. Okay, for today I will presenting my group project on summer clothing. The dataset of the e-commerce which was used in this project. The dataset consists of some sale of summer clothes, the top product with rating, and the sales performance, unlike the other dataset. Okay, in this presentation we recover part research background, project aims, scope, analysis, objective, mission, methodology of your used and as the data collection, description, data dictionary, and stage in data analysis. And last but not least, analysis and finding in our project. Okay, first of all, this is our team member. First is Engineer Ahmad bin Hamidi, and next is Zulfika bin Chala. That is me, and the third one is Mirul Ashraf bin Muhammad Azizi. Okay, for the research background, as the popular fashion has become a popular aesthetic expression, especially in clothing, footwear, lifestyle, accessory. It defined as prevailing style of dress and behavior. To implication the fashion as characteristic by change, and fashion is closely related to trend where the dress is attractive of the eyes of public and will be picked up as a trend and worn by everyone. So this trend of clothing became a great opportunity for the clothing and fashion company to increase the productivity for their company, as they are always sensitive to the trend that exists in their environment. So the company has to understand the needs and requirements of their customers to stay in the industry. However, there are so many competitors who participate in this study and look for the opportunity to develop their company. Therefore, the company should have better steps and strategy than the other companies. For the project aim, this project aims to explore, analyze, observe, and visualize the dataset. By studying the largest contributor for the summer product, which is in which country. And then next we want to analyze and identify the relationship between the rating and the quantity of product sold. After that, we want to observe the relationship between the price and the total unit, as well as the rating of the product. And last but not least, we want to visualize all our observation and analysis that we made. As for scope of the analysis, the scope of dataset was focused on some product, quantity, product sold, price, and for the summer product is the dataset is only in 2022 only. In the data consists of 43 attribute, 1573 row of observation, where the attribute consists continuous attribute, categorical attribute, and nominal attribute. Okay, for the research quest objective, we want to first of all to identify which country is the largest contributors for the summer product, top product for each country, as well the quantity has been sold. The second is to identify the relationship between the rating product and quantity of the product sold. The third one is to observe the relationship between the price and the total units sold and the rating of the product. And the fourth one is to identify the number of rating, of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 star for every product, which are the top 10 product. And last but not least, to observe the relevant words of the SUMO product using word cloud. Okay, as for the mission step and process stage, okay, first of all we gather the information and get the data set from the Kaggle, and then we examine it and pre-clean the data set. After that, we explore the data set and find the hidden attribute that will be used for the visualization. And the next is we pick up the related data representation and generate the data representation using the Power BI. Okay, that's all from me, and next part I will go through by my team partner. Please.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Indiran Ahmad bin Hamdi, and I'm going to present methodology for this project. So first of all is the first stage of data analysis process, which is the business understanding. So in the business understanding, the initial or first step of data analysis to determine the objectives of the business. So the project aims or the goals, the problem statement, and the scope of this project. So next is the data understanding or exploration. So after determining the objective, the goals or aims, the problem statement, and the scope of the business project, the data exploration will be made based on the business understanding have been made. The data that relevant to the business understanding will be identified. Previously, there are several data found, but there is only one chosen which suits to the business understanding. So those data sets are sales of summer clothes in e-commerce, which is the chosen data set, forecast for product demand, supermarket sales. So the sales of summer clothes in e-commerce which selected, which the link of chosen data set is already provided. So we found it in the Kaggle, and then after observation, studies and analyzing is made for all the proposed data sets. We identify the data set that suits to the business. So the understanding is sales of summer clothes in e-commerce wish. So the data set contains 43 columns or attributes and 1574 rows or values. So in this diagram shows the data descriptions, which every column will already be described with its own descriptions. So for data dictionary, for every column it has on types, data types, which is consists of string, integer, character, float, and also date. The third one is the data preparations. So after data understanding is complete, data chosen will be cleaned, normalized, standardized, replaced the missing values, and integration. So those steps are data pre-processing that will be conducted using Python and Jupyter Notebook IDE. So the library packages are loaded for data pre-processing, which consists of pandas, scipy, and numpy, and sklearn. Next, the missing values for numerical will be filled in using mean strategy, in which the value of mean from the total values of the column will be inserted into empty value. The third one is the categorical missing values will be filled with unknown value. And then the fourth one is the data will be rescaled with precision equal to 20 for all 1573 rows. And the data will be standardized, normalized, pairized, and the mean removal for every column, and one hot encoding for all the columns. So after that, the label encoding for all rows. So the purpose of label encoding is to convert categorical into numerical for specific categorical columns. the reused title to be encoded. So that's all for data preparations. So I will give another member to present data modeling. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Amir Ashraf bin Muhammad Azizi. I am a student from CS 2595A. Okay, now I will present about the data modeling. Okay, after completing data preprocessing for data preparation, the data will be modeled. Microsoft Power BI will be used for data modeling. Okay, for the first objective, which is to identify which country is the largest contributor for summer product, we will use three data visualization, which is map, stack bar chart, and pie chart. Okay. Based on figure 1, which is map, the largest number of units sold for summer product is from China compared to the other countries. China successfully sold about 7 million units of summer product. Austria successfully sold about 100 units. The Great Britain successfully sold about 1,000 units. Venezuela has sold about 350 units. The United States of America successfully sold around 43,000 units, and finally Singapore successfully sold about 20,000 units. Then based on figure 2, which is stack bar chart, it shows that China has many products, which has the most rated product compared to the US. Only has one product that got the most rated product. Okay. Based on figure 3, which is pie chart, China mostly occupies pie chart, which is about 99.03%. And the other minor contributor, which is the United States of America, Great Britain, Austria, and Venezuela, and Singapore, which occupy remaining space, which is 0.65% of pie chart. From the figure 1, 2, and 3, China absolutely is the largest contributor with the quantity of units sold and has many high rated products. Okay, the next objective, which is to identify the relationship between the rating of the product and quantity of the product sold. These are the data visualization for achieving the second objective. Okay, based on figure 4 and 5, What can be derived from it is mostly high-rated product is sold more compared to low-rated product. Most top 10 rated product are sold approximately about 50,000 units. The high rated quality will affect the quantity of the units as the customer demand is high for good quality products. Okay, the third objective, which is to observe the relationship between the price of the products with the total units sold. The figure shows the line chart for the total units sold by price. Based on this figure, it shows that the price does not affect the total units sold, but rating does. The cheapest of the summer product is €1, but sold below 0.2 million units, and it is started to increase at €2. It shows inconsistency pattern after €2.65, which there is increasing and decreasing at specific value of price until €5.9, which keep rising until achieve the highest unit sold. Achieve the higher unit sold is the product that sold €8 and keep decreasing after the price. And then for the fourth objective, to identify the number of rating of 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 star for every product, which are the top 10 products. You are using stack column chart for achieving the fourth objective. Okay, based on this stack chart, it shows that the most and the first rated product has the highest 5-star rating count compared to the other products. Summer fashion trouser, woman legging, ripped pant, slim pant, army green type pant dominate the 5-star rating products, as well as 4-star, 3-star, 2-star and 1-star rating. The figure only shows the top 10 product which obtain height mean of rating. Okay, the last objective, which is to observe the relevant word about the summer product using cloud word. We are using cloud word to visualize and achieving the fits objective. By using cloud word, the relevant tag word identified. This figure shows the diagram of word cloud. The most frequently mentioned words are woman, followed by fashion, dress, summer and casual. The small tag words are the tag word that seldomly mentioned in the dataset. Okay, for the conclusion, as a conclusion, our main purpose for the study is to analyze the factor that affect the summer clothes based unit tiles sold, price, rating and sale volume in multiple country market. By visualize the data, we can see that the pattern of data that related shows that the largest country contribution the top 10 product for each country, the quantity of units sold, and the rating of the product across with the unit sold by title. As we can see, by using data visualization, make easier to understand more about the database. Other than that, all of our objectives were successfully achieved. So that's all for me. Thank you.